A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for St. Louis, the right fielder, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. Still without a home run and 5 driven in.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Swing and a liner. But foul. The next 0-2. Check his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1.
Let it fly right here.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really...
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 73.
4-4, take the base.
Running at first for the Cardinals, number 30.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Pittsburgh Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jamison Taillon earns his 5th winner of the year. Felipe Vasquez records the save, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Pops this one up. Dickerson on the move. And no one will track it down.
Hey, let it rip up there. Let's go.
You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Your attention, please. Pitching for Pittsburgh. Number 47, Jordan Lugo. Now pitching for the Pirates.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
8-2 tonight's final. Pittsburgh jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joe Musgrove earns his 8th victory of the season. Mike Foltynewicz only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 8 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
Ready once again, Paul DeYoung. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, come on, big guy. Hit right now.
Ready with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out.
Look good, right here. Drive him in.
And that's the first down.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win them this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Jumps off the page at me. Found that power forward. Hit some huge homers for the Pirates.
Pops this one up. Bostic is there. 2 down. Here's Mark Reynolds, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Struck him out, and the potential go-ahead run is left stranded at third. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Set to get his day started, Kermit, Yellow Horse, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, come on now,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center field. Cortez is under it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still tied 3-3. Digging in, Kermit,
Hey,
Yellow
get one up
Horse.
The
there,
third
huh?
baseman, number 5, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
First
right here.
pitch on its way. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And he'll put this away for the...
Freeze! He's back! Freeze! Freeze! Freeze!
But here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Yeah, you see, he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double. He can feel good about that, and we can feel good about giving him the Player of the Game award.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Zach Britton gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
On base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead next on the show. Josh Hader is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot.
3 out.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
Corey Dickerson.
The 1-1. He's running. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And Wong will make the catch to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. So digging in now, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Kermit, Yellow
Hey,
Horse.
no one better. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Travis Shaw has in store. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Riding into the box, Kermit Yellow Horse. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kermit.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Play ball. Out. He's out. 3. Out. 3. Out. Got him. He's out. Out. Out.
Now to the plate, Kermit Yellow Horse. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Pittsburgh. Leading off for the Pirates, the right fielder, Gregory.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Yellow Horse. He's got it one away.
Let's play ball. 4-4. Take your base. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. Out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Max Moroff. He went down on strikes last time up.
Max Moroff.
Ground ball. Turn piece for you right here.
Payoff pitch on its way. Oh, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now,
come on, big guy, get the pitch.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Kermit Yellow Horse. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Let's go, kid.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
That's a base hit into center field. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here's Colton Wong now. In previous matchups against George Contos, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run.
Hey, big moment. You need to be a big up, kid. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112
From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in chasing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
The 1-2. Heading out towards
right,
shallow
halfway,
right.
halfway.
Marte is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Spinning a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
Come on now, here's the one in party. Let's go.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
Find the ball.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. In previous matchups against George Cantos, he has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So coming to the plate, Danny Valencia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here. Come on, big dog.
The set and the 1-2 hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. 3 left for St. Louis. They still trail it here 4-3. Ready for another chance? Kermit, Yellow Horse. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Hey, we need you right now. Here
First
we go.
pitch of the at-bat. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully...
Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Pittsburgh came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Michael Feliz earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Felipe Vasquez wraps it up for the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.